A scene of agricultural productivity in the north of Pakistan. The harsh terrain makes it challenging enough to make a living here, close to impossible after the earthquake of 2005. The effort to help people back onto their feet after the earthquake was enormous, matching the scale of its destruction. In a strange twist of fortune, it also offered communities here opportunities to reflect on and prioritize their needs and build for the better. Opportunities to create simple but sustainable livelihoods in difficult times. Wali Muhammad lost 5 members of his family during the earthquake. He pulled himself from the depression by engaging in the work of his community.
We are happy that the development is taking place in our area. The people are getting benefits from the different programs being run here.
While killing tens of thousands, the earthquake also destroyed much of the productive infrastructure, destabilized agricultural land, and seriously affected agriculture and livestock production. ERRa and FAO have joined forces in areas where the government of Pakistan makes available funding for community-identified livelihoods rehabilitation schemes. The FAO provides know-how and manpower. The close interaction between rural livelihoods and the environment makes the management of natural resources a critical aspect in the planning process. Because of their intensive knowledge of local communities, NGOs have been brought on board to become the facilitators in the bottom-up planning process and implementation of the schemes. This requires close coordination between all stakeholders, including government-line departments. Vocational training is a vital part of the program, especially in methods to improve farm yields and diversify crops. There's a strong gender component to the program. In Namal, women put newly acquired embroidery skills to profit. The program encourages enterprise, and these beautifully embroidered bed covers and clothes are now for sale in neighbouring cities and towns.
Women of this area traditionally do not go out of their homes for work, and especially after the earthquake. Since these schemes, we can continue our traditions, but now manage to earn a living working from homes.
As the head of a group of farmers, Khushal Khan was provided with a grain milling machine. While group members get the service at cost, outsiders have to pay a premium, allowing Khushal Khan to pay for the maintenance and add to his income.
We are participating wholeheartedly in this program. We have ownership of it. It is community responsibility, and it brings us together.
This new mindset exposes a critical need in this area to rebuild damaged roads and bridleways, so that people's ability to move around isn't hindered. In Lamnia, the watershed has been chosen as a pilot site because of the earthquake damage it suffered. Check dams and the replanting of woodland on hillsides combine to limit the effects of the floods that occur after the winter snowmelt. The program also seeks to reduce the tendency of young people to leave the area in search of work. Farid's land became unproductive after the earthquake. He received training in how to start a small nursery.
Because of the training I got, I have made a small business for myself and can look after my family now. Otherwise, I would have gone to look for work somewhere else.
At the heart of the program lies a responsiveness to the needs of the community. That includes serving the most vulnerable of the earthquake victims. Take the case of Sakina Bibi. After her son and his wife were killed in the earthquake, she and her only grandson were left with no obvious means of support. She was taught how to cultivate a small kitchen garden.
The kitchen garden is providing fresh vegetables for our food, and I am saving 300 to 400 rupees a month.
An example of just how effective planning can be in supporting people's livelihoods when it's done from the ground up with some focused training and small seed money. It helps communities affected by the earthquake to unlock their own potential to provide for themselves and their families, and to continue to do so for many years to come.
The project taught us to plan together and identify our priorities. And now we can see we are on the right track towards recovery and better lives.